And welcome to Jeri-MAX VORTEX. I am, of course, Bubba the Love Fudge, and I'm about to be joined by this man, the 2012 Jeri-MAX King of Heavens, complete with, apparently has a scepter now, Eichorn, or King Eichorn. I'm sure he has a lot to say. Let's listen in.
Hail to the king, motherfuckers! Yeah! That's right, hail to the king! Fuck you then. Alright, look. I'm not here because I'm really... Look, okay, so why the fuck was Lamarell McDaniel added to that match? Alright, I won King of the Heavens fair and square. I didn't break the rules, and I beat him, and now both of us get a world title shot? Why don't you just take my crown away or something? This is bullshit. I am really not happy about this. If somebody has something to say, they can come say it, but I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck. I'm pissed off, and Lamarell McDaniel better watch himself, as well as Pac-Man Jones.
Strong words from the king. Obviously pissed off about... Well, wait a minute. I was gonna say what Lamarell did, but instead we're gonna be joined by the world champ himself, Pac-Man Jones. He and Eichorn are in the main event, one-on-one, the match that could have been at Black Hall. So we're gonna see a lot in the main event, but let's see what we have Pac-Man here to say to the King of Heavens. No sympathy for Eichorn. It's absolutely disrespectful to Matt Eichorn. I'm not sure if he deserves it or not. I guess that's all a matter of opinion. Saying he had his crown handed to him.
Wait, you don't think I have a chance? You don't think I have a chance? Well, you know what? I got some proof. I got some proof for you. You want to see the proof right here, motherfucker?
Oh! And an un-Hawaiian nightmare. Come on!
One ain't enough, motherfucker. You get two.
And the king... Oh, just relentless on the world champion. But Pac-Man somehow getting up.
You better fucking stay down.
Oh! A waka! That's so disrespectful to Pac-Man Jones.
Hail to the motherfucking king.
Oh, no! Wait! What? No! It's 7-Up Spot's music! Mr. Money in the Jeri-Bank! There's no way! No way! Not now! This is probably the best opportunity he's gonna get, honestly. Here he comes, he's gonna cash in! Or not. Alright, on the briefcase.
Dumbass thought you were gonna cash in on my title. I'm the one who's taking that title.
Obviously, tonight was not the night for 7-Up Spot to cash in his briefcase. Oh, and here we go again. Oh, Matt Eichorn sending a message that only he will strip Pac-Man of that title. And we'll see if he can beat him in our main event tonight, as he comes to join me on commentary.
Alright. How you doing tonight?
Why didn't you let him win? You could easily beat 7-Up Spot.
Look, I have to prove a point here. I can beat anybody. Okay?
Alright, fine. Hail to the king, whatever. Our first matchup is going to be the debut of one of Jeri-MAX's newest stars. You know him, Biff Andreas.
Me and Biff go way back, and I gotta be honest with you, I fear his safety going up against this man.
Evan Redcourne is pretty dangerous. Former European and tag team and hardcore champion. This guy's won a lot of titles, but he's a nobody. At least at this point in his career.
And this whole thing really is sparked because Biff Andreas was just trying to throw something away, and for some reason Aladdin Hassan was moping in the back, and And now Biff Andreas' life. I mean, this could be his first and last match here in Jeri-MAX.
Now Evan Redcourne throwing him off the ropes.
Now, I mean, it's no surprise that I was not upset about the death of Kalen Rogers, but
well, Blee thought you would be. It was your table partner, as he called him.
Yeah, you know what, Blee? That kid is special.
Yeah. Really special.
But I was probably the most happy about it. But we don't need a killer running around in Jeri-MAX, endangering our superstars, especially the ones.
He said it was an accident.
You know what? Accidents don't just happen.
So you're on the side of Biff Andreas in this.
Oh, absolutely. It doesn't help.
You don't care that Kalen was killed, but you don't like that he was killed either.
I don't like that there's a killer on the loose. And you know what? I like that Biff is stepping up and doing something about it, but at the same time, I don't think anybody should have to put their career and their life in jeopardy. But I will say that Biff Andreas right now is doing a pretty good job against Hassan so far.
Except Hassan's not in the match because he's going against Evan Redcourne.
Well, my bad. You know what? That's what happens. All right. So I gotta be honest.
You're so fucking racist.
Here's the thing. All right, because I'm the king, I get brought beer to the table, and so I've been drinking some.
They do look alike.
But I've been drinking. Can't blame me for being drinking and stuff. But at the same time, Evan Redcourne, he's good. He's got this weird thing going on where like I can't really take him seriously though, because he used to tag team with Dylan and stuff. What was that about?
Dylan is a former European champion.
What was that about? But even still though, I gotta give Biff credit for stepping up and coming into Jeri-MAX and trying to do his own thing. So they shouldn't give me beer.
Apparently not. When you think a Native American is a Middle Eastern guy.
Hey, if they're not white, then they're all right.
You almost made me break character there.
If you were the king of the heavens and they brought you beer, wouldn't you drink it?
Well, no, because it'd be poison.
You would drink it.
Super kick vintage Biff Andreas.
Biff has been in control for most of this contest.
I don't think anybody's won more titles in Jeri-MAX than Evan Redcourne.
But Biff is giving him a run for his money, but Evan Redcourne staying in this one.
Oh!
Now that I know that he's Evan Redcourne and I'm actually paying attention.
Well, it's hard to pay attention when your career is just rising higher and higher.
I'm trying to keep my focused on my own thing. That's what I'm trying to talk about. But I am a commentator, so I gotta be semi-professional.
Swinging neck breaker from Evan Redcourne.
But Biff.
Oh, look at this! Submission wrestling.
Got him in some sort of choke. But Evan was able to get to the ropes.
Evan trying to use his high-flying abilities as the high-flying Native American.
I think Biff might be ready to end this one.
Let's see. Oh! That would do it.
I believe he calls that the wave of the future.
He calls everything the way of the future.
And there it is. Biff Andreas wins his debut here in Jeri-MAX.
Against Eleven Redcourne.
Hey. You know what? I give credit to Redcorn, but a lot of props go to Biff Andreas for that victory. You gotta take Redcorn's
future in Jeri-MAX.
That is, if he can survive.
Oh boy.
Well, now that I'm not racist, people, okay? But here comes.
He's just a little, confused.
But here comes Aladdin Hassan, and I think that Biff might be in a lot of trouble here. You better.
Here comes the man that killed your former tag team partner.
Why won't people let that go?
Well, Biff's smartly getting out of there. Well, Aladdin says he just wants to talk.
Yeah, well, he can talk from distance. See?
Well, Biff has a mouth on him, doesn't he?
But Biff is making an excellent point. Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Lad just wants to prove it was an accident. Well, that's a nice promise. I won't kill you.
I don't know.
One-on-one on warp. Although Biff isn't biting.
I don't blame him. There are plenty of people he could face.
Oh, and here comes the spotlight.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, and apparently you're using their rematch clause at Black Hole against Bulk and Skull, the new tag team champions.
That's right.
If they keep the title's being defended every single show. Well, they did get beat pretty decisively against Bulk and Skull.
Hey, you know what? Flukes can happen.
Oh, and apparently the Spotlight are gonna have tag matches every single show now too.
Yeah, I agree with Danny, but that's stupid. They're not even the champions.
Well, Chunga says it's legal, but they're still pretty confident they can do the job.
And as am I.
So they're gonna face, the new international sensation, the twins from Tanzania.
What?
Yeah, they're African. Oh boy.
God damn it. Coming up next, Edge is gonna go one-on-one with Eleven Psi.
Hey, Elevensai is a former Jeri-MAX superstar.
You think you know me?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
He dominated Japan, so I'm scared for Edge. More than I was scared for Biff Andreas. You saw what they did to him last week.
Well, you know, interestingly enough, if you go to the Something Call for Forums, shameless plug, there was actually an article that actually told us that Elevensai, believe it or not, is actually former Jeri-MAX superstar Ben 10. If that's correct.
It's not, because he was Kevin 11.
Well, hey,
really
they gave me beer for free.
Well, you're the king.
Anyway, Kevin 11, former Jeri-MAX superstar, now he's known as Eleven Psi.
As he dominated Japan, he adopted their culture and tagged with Tensai.
And I just don't know what to think of this whole situation with Sakoda and...
Well, Sakoda obviously decided he is upset with Edge for costing him his job at Germania and now wants revenge.
I mean, I would be too. You know, you put your trust into somebody and you expect him to pull through for you, and then he failed.
Edge did get the pin, or got pinned, by the Spotlight.
But what? You can't blame the Spotlight, but look at this.
Oh, and a big elbow drop. Well, the Spotlight...
He must have learned that in Japan.
Spotlight apparently did that for nothing because Frollo's on their case now, putting him in tag matches.
You know, you can't catch a break as a Spotlight because everybody is on everybody wants to be you, so everybody's jealous of you. That's the problem.
That's why they're called the Spotlight.
But right now, Eleven Psi is doing a pretty good job against Edge. You know, Edge isn't somebody you should, take lightly, but...
Edge is a big name in the Vivian-verse.
That's right.
And Elevensai just having his way with him. Edge just doesn't know, the Psi Bomb, how to deal with these Japanese superstars.
Edge is now not moving at all. I think he's out of it, but... What is Elevensai thinking?
Here comes his finish. Oh.
I'm not sure.
That's gotta be it.
I'm not sure what he calls it, but I'm sure it's something Japanese.
He does call it something Japanese. That's its name.
There you go.
He nails him with the something Japanese, and that's it.
And Elevensai just dominates Edge. I mean,
He dominated Japan.
Just like he dominated Japan, and I think the entire Jeri-MAX roster is on notice now. The Elevensai, along with Tensai and Sakoda, are going to just make an example out of everybody. They're going to make an example out of everybody.
Obviously.
What the fuck is he saying? This motherfucker speaks English.
Oh, another Psi Bomb. I'm not particularly sure what he said. Something about Sakoda, maybe? I don't know. Oh, and an elbow drop.
He elbowed him in the dick.
That heel. This is getting ridiculous. I mean, I know he cost you the job, but enough is enough. Wait a minute.
Oh, shit! Holy fuck!
It's Christian.
Christian coming out here, I'm assuming to make the save.
He's taking his time.
He's looking a lot better than I remember last.
Last time we saw Christian, he was enormous and spoke like a caveman.
But look at this, Christian now making the save. Kill shot.
Kill switch.
Kill switch. Beer. They give me beer.
Money.
But kill switch from Christian, and it looks like Edge now finally has somebody on his side with him.
Oh, and he hits the switch again.
Another kill switch. Elevensai taken out now.
Christian back from his injury by Batista and totally not suspension.
You know, I'm not really too keen on Edge these days, but you know, it's glad that at least has somebody on his side. The odds are now a little even.
It's obviously not the last we're gonna see in the war between Edge and Christian in the Nichuichi.
Motherfucker spoke Japanese. Who's gonna understand that?
Japanese people. We'll be right back.